Now, we are talking royals, and there's news this morning that Sarah Ferguson is leaving the country to escape the Epstein controversy. Royal commentator Sarah Hewson joins us now. Hello, Sarah. So this surely isn't a permanent move. Is it just a case of needing to escape for a while?
Morning, Christine. Well, we knew that Sarah Ferguson was going to make her own way once she and Andrew are finally kicked out of Royal Lodge. And what did that look like? No one knows. For the time being, it seems, her plan is to head to Portugal to her daughter Eugenie's mansion there. She's got a £3.6 million oceanfront mansion in the celeb hotspot of Maldives. And it is thought that in January, Sarah Ferguson will head there. It makes sense. It gets her out of the country, out of the headlines, continued headlines every day about Jeffrey Epstein and Andrew's connections to him, and it keeps her close to her daughter Eugenie. That was one of the concerns when they've been looking at future accommodation for Andrew and Fergie. They wanted to be near to their daughters.
And their grandchildren.
And their grandchildren, yeah. There's a guest suite being prepared for her, apparently. There'll be plenty of celebrities for her to mingle with. Nicole Kidman's got a place there. Scarlett Johansson. Meghan and Harry were rumoured to be looking somewhere there.
That's not so long ago,
Madonna
actually,
as well. And it's also, known as the Hamptons of Europe. Christian Louboutin's got a hotel there. So she's not going to be slumming it. But I think it will buy her some time while she considers what she's doing next. Because her latest children's book, has been shelved for now. She's been removed from her publisher's website. What does she do next is the big question.
It's very awkward times, really,
very
isn't it? And to navigate it is, exactly that. I think disappearing for a while, probably.
Lie low.
Exactly that. It is, of course, the King's birthday, 77 years old. Yes, what will he be waking up to this morning? How does a king wake up on his birthday, Sarah?
77 years since he was born at Buckingham Palace to the then Princess Elizabeth, and he's going to be celebrating his birthday in South Wales. And he's going to be visiting Cyfarthfa Castle. It is celebrating its 200th anniversary, so there's a joint birthday celebration for them then. And he's going to be mingling with some Welsh cultural icons, like Gavin and Stacey's Ruth Jones is going to be there. The fashion designer Julian McDonald is going to be there. We're going to have Lewis Lee, the TikTok star. And there's even reports of Liam Reardon, former Love Island star, going to be there to celebrate the King's birthday. I'm not sure the King is a Love Island fan.
It's an eclectic mix,
It's an eclectic mix, certainly is. There's going to be a birthday cake, of course. There'll be gun salutes across the UK, in London, across the UK, and in the Commonwealth. And we are expecting, as is tradition, to have a new portrait released of the King.
Oh, of course. Oh, yes, of course.
Wouldn't be a birthday without a new portrait.
Exactly that. And I assume the King certainly doing his best, indeed the entire kind of senior royals, trying to put everything else behind them, certainly in terms of all of the Andrews, so everything that's been going on. And certainly Harry and Meghan seem like a distant memory now almost, don't they?
Trying, I guess.
Exactly, just to move on in some way.
Yeah, I mean, I think if he looks back on the last year, it has been overshadowed by the family feuds and the Andrew scandal, particularly. They do want to move on from that. It's been a really difficult time for the King, on a professional level as the monarch, trying to navigate this, and on a personal level, it's his brother. But the timing of their announcement was absolutely critical. They wanted to get it out before the Remembrance Day events. They wanted the focus to be on that. William, of course, was out in Brazil for Earthshot, wanted the focus to be on that. They haven't been able to silence the noise completely, of course, because this week we've had the latest tranche of emails from the Epstein files released. There is always going to be news and headlines around Andrew, but what they want it to be is business as usual. So we've had William in Mousehole in Cornwall at a local football club yesterday, Princess Anne's in Singapore on a tour. That's what they want us to be focusing on. And the King in Wales today, celebrating his birthday. Andrew who?
Yeah, I mean, you've got your finger in the pulse when it comes certainly to the royals. Sarah, do you feel a shift within the general public's view of the royal family because of all of these headlines recently, or is there still genuine a lot of love and admiration?
Well, it's interesting. Actually, the latest polling's shown just how engaged the public has been with this Andrew scandal. 65% of the public have been following it closely. 90% of the public according to the Ipsos poll, support the King's decision to strip his brother of his titles. And actually, ratings for the royal family did improve after he took that action. So the public was clearly waiting to see how the King responded and was he tough enough, and have supported that action. Overall attitudes towards the monarchy are stable. We always look at those shifts at key moments, the death of the Queen, for example. They're stable. Actually, people think the monarchy is modernising. There is, though, more attention than there's ever been on the royal finances, and we've got the Sovereign Grant Review coming up next year. And the Andrews scandal, not just the Jeffrey Epstein allegations, but also Royal Lodge and the rent, and just how transparent the royal family are being about the way in which they're financed and whether the taxpayer is getting value for money. And that's going to be the big question over the course of the next 12 months.
OK, Sarah, thank you very much indeed. What are you doing to celebrate the birthday?
Oh, I might have a slice of cake.
You have to do something.
Got to do something.
In your position, of course you do. Thank you very much. Sarah, lovely to see you.
Hi there. Thanks for watching our YouTube channel, where we upload new videos every single day. You can click here if you're interested in this video, or head to the homepage for some more amazing content.